All right, that's enough about Connor Colby. Let's talk now about Brock Purdy's toe. It's the most toe in the NFL right now. Joe Burrow being first. We need to have some real Rex Ryan toe talk. Okay, let's get weird. No, the Niners. Here's the thing about what the Niners. So here's the thing. So we asked. He's listed as questionable. He may or may not play. They got to see how he feels before like the day of the game. Okay, fine. Kyle said it's highly unlikely that Brock Purdy will play because there's a chance that he could make it worse if he plays.
Yeah.
But there's also a chance that he's going to be like the backup to Mac Jones in this game, which means that he would be one play away from playing. So my question is, how could both be viable? It seems to me that if he's healthy, he's your starting quarterback. He's the franchise quarterback. If he's not healthy enough to start, he should be inactive because you're worried about him making it worse. So what is this middle ground that they're finding? Or are they just like messing with us?
I don't think it's messing with us. I think the middle ground is like he could play, but the offense would be very different. Like Brock's not going to be running outside of the pocket. Like it would be very much so like it'd be like watching like Mike McDaniel into a fucking offense. You know what I mean? Like it would be very quick game, a lot of outs, a lot of slants, like that kind of stuff. I think with Brock, where they're just getting the ball out of his hands. So I think if it came to that and Mac got hurt, he could play backup and run that offense. It's just Kyle's probably like, I could probably get more out of Mac right now, considering that's what I'd have to do if Brock came in.
And Grant, would you not want Brock to be the backup over Adrian Martinez or whatever his name is? Like, I think that
well, that's a good question. Here's where I'm coming from. The Niners are 2-0.
Okay.
If they lose this game, it's not the end of the world.
No,
it's they could go 16-1. I mean, it's not the end of the world if they lose this game. But if Brock plays and makes the toe worse, and he misses more time than he would have if he hadn't played, like if he plays and then now it's a month, that's catastrophic. I would rather lose the game, than lose Brock for a month. That's where I'm coming from. So if there's any chance that Brock can make it worse by playing, I wouldn't play him. I would take the loss, or no, I would take my chances with Mac and Adrian Martinez. That's what I would do.
I think they're going to play. I think we all know that they're going to play Mac. They're going to play Mac. There's no way that Purdy starts. There's no way. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's smart to me. It makes total sense. But having Purdy up just in case, so you can like maybe win this game, man. It's one game. I know the games are
the Cardinals too.
Game and you're 2-0,
and it's against the Cardinals. Like the Cardinals are good, but like I think Mac Jones can win this game with ease. I think he can win. If he plays how he played against the Saints, I think we win.
I think Mac's pretty good. I don't know. I'm not saying he's better than Brock, but like one of the things that's kind of interesting about this situation, Brock's a franchise quarterback making top tier money, and he deserves it. That's what the market says. Most of the time, you get a franchise quarterback who's this good, who's this expensive, you're expecting him to play if he's 85% healthy. Now, not if he can make it worse, but I think like Niner fans, maybe the Niners themselves feel like, yeah, Brock's better than Mac, but like is 85% Brock really better than Mac? Because usually, like if Patrick Mahomes were 85% healthy, it'd be no question. Yeah, he needs to play.
Yeah.
You're way better than your backup. I don't even know who your backup is, like Minshew or something.
Yeah.
But with Brock, I don't necessarily feel that way. If he's 100% healthy, yeah, you're playing. But otherwise, it's
So wait, so Grant, you just said though, you said that we should play him. No. You're confusing me now because you just contradicted yourself. You just said that. I'm confused, Grant. I'm confused because you just said we shouldn't play him at 70-80% because you don't want it to get worse, but we paid him all this money, so we should play him.
No, I'm not saying you should. I just think it's interesting that like you don't want, like people don't want to. Like, why would you play Brock?
Because you don't want the injury to get worse. Yeah, but you don't want you don't want the injury to get worse.
Have a backup who's almost as good as them.
I don't think Mac is almost as good as Purdy.
Yeah,
I think Purdy's later than Purdy.
That's crazy, Maj. How can you say that?
But Grant, you're contradicting yourself. You just said don't play him. Now you're saying, well, you should play him because you paid him all that money.
No, I'm not saying.
And that he's a franchise quarterback.
I'm not saying you should play him. I just feel like other quarterbacks would have more pressure to play. Like,
that's true. The 49ers are being like, you know what? No, we're not going to play him because he's going to get more hurt. We're looking out for him.
They don't seem like they know what they want to do. They're not going to start him, but they're going to let him back up. And if Mac doesn't play so good,
I don't know. But behind this offensive line, like Mac isn't mobile. So it's like it's tough to say. Like even Brock at 85%, I still think Brock.
So are you taking a shot at Drew Moss? He hasn't even been a starter for a day. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, and download the app now.
No, I'm taking a shot at the whole offensive line.
That's fair.
Shit's cooked.
It's supposed to be really good according to Pro Football Focus.
So Grant, you think Mac Jones is almost as good as Purdy? Oh my God. Dude, this is the one thing that pisses me off. Mac Jones played one good game against the Saints, and we only beat them by 5.
Say anything. I literally didn't say a word.
No, you did. You said Mac Jones is almost as good as Purdy. We beat the Saints by 5 points. 5 by 5.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's better than Brock, but he has a better arm than Brock.
That's it. Name another thing he has better than Brock. You can't. He doesn't have better mobility. He doesn't have better pocket presence. He's like Mac Jones in the Saints
Does he make
game.
better decisions? I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I thought he made great decisions in this game against the Saints, but it was the Saints.
It was the Saints.
Yeah.
If Mac, listen, I will give props to Mac Jones if he goes out there this weekend and actually balls out. I'll give him props. I'll shake his hand. Like, good job, Mac.
That's
good.
Because a lot of bad quarterbacks have had one good game. Nick Mullins had a great debut with the 49ers.
Dude,
exactly. And the Cardinals defense is
the
way
Raiders?
better.
Yeah, that was crazy. But also,
Dude,
too,
Nick Mullins put up stupid numbers with the Niners. He just threw hella picks and lost a lot.
Yeah, he had like 4 games in a row where he went crazy to start
Yeah.
too. But also, too, Grant, what I was saying with the with if Brock had to play and they're just running the quick screen game, like you have to think too, there's a high chance that 2 out of the 3 starting cornerbacks for the Cardinals are going to be out this week.
That's true.
And if that's the case, then you'd want somebody like Mac who can actually air the ball out and like put it, not have to run that quick pass game. So I don't know. I think that's kind of what Kyle's thinking.
I think you're absolutely right. And if Kyle can be on it, I mean, obviously best case scenario, Mac plays and just doesn't get hurt. But if Mac plays and gets hurt and Brock has to come in, he could sort of build an offense like he did for Jimmy, like McDaniel did for Tua. Throw the ball to your line up in the shotgun. Throw the ball to your first read, get the ball to your hands really quickly. The problem is if the first read isn't open and the defense can get Brock Purdy to hold the ball and reset his feet. If that happens, if he has to avoid pressure, because those are explosive movements. When he spins away from a defensive lineman, he's doing it in a very explosive, quick way. That's where something bad could happen. So, if everything goes according to plan and you can sort of get him in the shotgun and get the ball out of his hands quick, by all means. But all it takes is one play where he has to reset his feet.
Yeah. I'm just praying that nothing bad happens to Purdy's feet.
Whose jersey are you wearing right now?
Colin Kaepernick.
Hey. I was like, who's number 7 right now in the Niners?
It was Mooney, but I don't know who's wearing it now.